bit of a bit of hectic start to the morning, but anyhow, I'm going to be doing a bit of videoing of what we're up and about to over the next starting a bit of vlog up. But anyhow, so one of my first jobs, actually I've already done a couple of jobs already this morning. We got a few neighbours over here talking about giving them a few about them coming over here to grab a couple of hazelnuts from our place, or a couple of 10 or so. But one of my first jobs is to head off to local post office and do our online orders, so post off our online orders. So anyhow, I'm about to head off to the office, so excuse me hair, I did brush. Got to go get some honey from our cool room up at the house. Got some honey which is supposed to be delivered down to our lab, but end up in our cool room anyway. So I'm going to head up to there. So then I've got to move all these things here. Move all these. Got some. They were supposed to get mulched. Hey darling, how you going? What's happening here in the lab today? Tell us about it.
So I've just done a little bit of a walk around. I did a live on Instagram. So it's night cream 60 mils. I'm pretty good for night cream 30 mils. So we're going to do sunscreen 60 mils and sunscreen 30 mils. Hand and body are a bit low, but I think we'll do that next week. I think we'll be right until then. We've got the Tilba Festival coming up, so I have to factor in that.
So night and sunscreen is happening today.
Like what we picked up yesterday.
A dicer. We're experimenting with we have a new dryer, a new dehydrator, which I've got to unbox. But anyhow, we've got a new dehydrator, and we're going to be mainly using dehydrator for our first crop to go through there is going to be comfrey. So the comfrey needs to be diced. Essentially, it needs to be diced up. Previously, we used to do it, just chop it up ourselves by a knife, and that was very labour intensive. So we're going to experiment with a dicer. So putting it through a dicing little dicing chopper, and then a human powered dicing chopper, and then through our solar powered dehydrator. So that'll be exciting, unboxing that. And
I think this is return packaging.
Some circular packaging.
Thank you, Joe Wilson.
Thank you, Joe. That's awesome to have some packaging which is going to go through our. I'm not allowed in here today, especially. I'm not clean, but this where the finger is behind Kay's head there. That's our Australian-made commercial dishwasher. Right up in the very far corner, that's our autoclave. So that autoclave do a couple of hundred bottles, or probably 150 small 100 ml bottles, and about 90 250 ml bottles, and then glass jars. So what's it?
Hi, returning your jars, smiley face Joe.
Oh, I love. Can I have a close up? Bring that here. Yeah. Oh, thanks so much, Joe, for the note.
And not only that, look, she's actually returned the packaging that it was packaged in.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It.
So we're still working on a workable incentive program to get these jars back, and that's perfect. Look at that. They're clean. Labels are removed, and that's what ideally that's how we'd like them to come back for our circular packaging, to get our customers working with us if they're involved in the packaging. That's awesome.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, Joy, thank you. If that was a scrub, look how clean that is. There's a couple of products in the sink that we have to soak because the labels were still on them. So, and they were a little bit dirty. So it's very labour intensive when we get a whole heap that aren't this amazing. So we can put these straight through the dishwasher and straight into order. Oh, amazing!
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Joe.
That was another
That's-
sunscreen.
Yeah, that's
And I got the night cream.
absolutely fantastic. And
That's
this is the
brilliant,
best way
look.
to get them back. Wait till you get a heap, and then we can get them back. As I say, we're still working on a workable model to get our packaging back, and it is costly. So we're trying to work on it. Essentially, this is not a money-saving venture; it's an environmental venture. The savings in the environment, not in the hip pocket. So,
I'm going to pick your sticker up here, Joe.
oh, look at that.
I'm going to pick your sticker there.
Do a close-up.
I'll pick your sticker up there, Joe. Thank you. Love it. And Greg, while you're here, I got a couple of jobs for you.
Oh,
I know.
What have we got? It's
So this is our. It's not a pricing gun. It's our
batch number gun.
our batch number gun, and it's just not printing. So
Not
that's your job.
okay. I've got to do the other one first. Got to move
Okay,
the.
you do that first.
Okay.
And that's all the jobs I've got
Well,
for you for now.
I'll take that. I'll take that and I'll do it in the lab. Yep.
And look, we've got a little note here too, and we've got 2 bats that are leaking that we need fixed as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
But they've got to be empty to be able to be fixed.
They are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't
I
procrastinate.
don't know how to fix them still, but I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
Beck.
quick
good
shot.
morning.
There's Beck. Hi,
Hello.
Beck.
Hey, look, I've got your little stool.
Alrighty. I'll get to my other
Yes,
jobs.
for your shoes. I got your nasturtium seeds. Oh, thank you.
I better
Nasturtium
go and
seeds.
do.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, got this thing. What?
You're going to fill Beck on her seat.
Ah, the seat, the new seat. Where's the seat? Oh, it's just one of the stools. Oh, there you go. There's. You've got your soccer gear on. Oh, good, old Beck. Well, have a good day. I'll see you soon. So, there we go, the pricing gun. Put that in the office. It's our solar powered office. Might even turn the lights on, that might help in here. Solar powered office. Anyway, this is, where am I going to put this? Got the camera harness mounted, but anyhow, so see how we go for a point of view. This is the first job. I was supposed to have this out of the way before Beck come, but anyhow, this stuff, we run out of time, but all this is going to go through the mulcher straight back into the garden. So just going to get it out of the way. OH&S issues, so just plonk him down there. Sounds like a net coming along. You probably can't hear it on the camera. And these critters, they're so annoying. Sure if you can see the spikes on them, but they're very, very nasty, spiky. Not sure what lemons they are, Maya or, I think we've got Maya or Lisbon or Gisborne. But yeah, they're critters. They got nasty, sharp little spikes on them. They're like what are they like? Bougainvillea. Yeah, they're sharp little critters and they're really long. I'll show you. See if I can. Oh, they're only short, but they're just young ones there. So yeah, just young ones. But see if I'm finding one. It's got a longer spike on him. Some of them get quite like. Look at those critters there. Look at him. Look how long he is. And if one of them stabs, they're very sharp, very long, and they're very painful when they go in. Hey Annette, how you going?
Yourself?
Oh, good. Got the camera strapped to me today.
Good.
How'd you go with your water? Get it all sorted out?
We thought but we might still have a issue.
That's annoying, isn't it? Joys of living in the country.
Exactly. 20-year-old toys.
Yes.
Hang on, can't help.
Okay, there's the spotty ones. Whoop. There's all the spotty ones. We've got kiwis and I think we've got kiwis and what's the other one? Persimmon. Kiwis and persimmon here. So got kiwis and persimmon in this pile. We have got lemon in that one, blue mellow, and we have got, what have we got over here? We've got some stone fruit, nectarines in amongst this lot. But anyhow, this won't go through the mulch of this lot. I'll put it aside. So here we are at in our office. Got one of our jobs, daily jobs, is fulfilling our online orders. So getting our QR codes on our Shopify website, which automatically sends them to our customers. Anyhow, so I got to relate. We still don't have enough orders to get Australia Post parcel post. So at the moment we're still doing order by order. So it's a little bit time consuming, though it works. So I better do it. Better do it now. Just living in the country, dealing with online business in the country, Wi-Fi is always an ongoing issue. There was one stage after we had bushfires, got hit by the bushfires in 2020, which affected a lot of people. Our internet, phones, all our phones, the landlines. So it was a really big problem, really big issue to get in contact with a human from Telstra. And yeah, when you had at the time we didn't have mobile phone reception. We've got mobile phone reception now. That's due to, we've got a Telstra Go repeater. I was having to go up on the roof of our house to get reception or to get a message, a text message. I was having to go up on the roof of my house and then the text, go and check the Wi-Fi router. So I'd have to get off the roof of the house, walk down to the Wi-Fi router and check the router, boost it, check it, and it was big dramas anyway. It was a pain in the butt. All right, back to work. We've got to put our details into accounting. One of these things, pricing guide, not a job to do. These things, very painful. They're great when they work, but when they don't, they're a pain in the butt. So I'm got to work out what's going on. I think it's just not put together right. I think that's what the problem is. Check out the office. Solar powered office. Check this out. The sun coming in through the doors. Heats the slab up here. Keeps it nice and warm during the day in winter, and in summer it's got an overhang, eaves around the place. Don't get any sun in. So passive solar design, and works beautifully. Look at that. It's all gumped up with bloody stickers. I think I fixed it. Look at that. Look at that. In the office here, just about to head over to, there's a lab over there. Check it out. But yeah, we've got Kay, Annette and Beck in the lab today, manufacturing skincare, which using electricity on those solar panels, which comes from this thing up here, goes into those solar panels, and I'll take you for a little look down here anyhow. Yeah, so that awesome bit of sunlight shines on those solar panels way up there, and then we have some electronic trickery here. That solar panels up there on the roof come down here through our magic boxes, and electronic trickery get converted into energy, stored in these batteries here, and then when we need to use it, goes back through the electronic trickery, turn into power, electricity, which is then taken from wires underground here all the way through here over to the lab, which is a little bit messy on the side. We got the solar powered clothes dryer there, and they also use it in here to manufacture skincare. There you go, Beck. Got an operating machine.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Good on ya.
Cheers.
And come through here. Check this out. As I say, solar panels over there on the roof, generating electricity to be used in our lab here. We've got real humans making real skincare. I reckon the most sustainable skincare business in Australia. Kay's in here. Where is she? There she is. She's manufacturing. What she got? A tincture. I think it's a tincture happening there. It looks like chamomile and chamomile and what's the other flowery things? Calendula. Chamomile and calendula it is. She's manufacturing. Be lavender in there also too. I think she's manufacturing night cream today. And yeah, looking a bit spooky in there. But as I say, most sustainable skincare in Australia. So it's all happening in there. Got real humans manufacturing real skincare. There's Beck and I think Beck's and it's hiding over there in the background. But all right, I'm going to go, and one of my next jobs today is to work on the lunchroom. Building a lunchroom so everyone can sit down comfortably and have some lunch. So here we are, heading back through the airlock. Beautiful day today, check it out. Check it out. Oh, I didn't point out our garden down here. Should I go for a waltz down in the garden? I'll stay up here. We'll do a better video on the garden another day. But down here in our garden, skincare herb garden, we grow a lot of herbs that they use in the lab here. But we also practice regenerative farming techniques, which are awesome for building carbon in the soil. Essentially, we make our own carbon credits. We don't purchase them. We're trying to take responsibility for what we do here. And it's not just our business, but also there's our house up there. Our house, we live in a straw bale house that's 100% off grid also. So sustainability is not just a marketing tool in business for us. It's a way of life. We live it, we breathe it. We've been doing it for the last 23 years. But and this is where our business, every bit of skincare that anyone purchases on our website is manufactured here with 100% standalone solar power, and it's manufactured in a purpose-built lab here. So, as I say, this is a job for me in here. Lunchroom, office. So this is our old converted stables. We've converted it into our office and lunchroom. This is still a work in progress. A little bit messy in here at the moment, but as I say, it's a work in progress. We got our what we call it, market kit. Those cupboards over there, they're going to go over very soon. They're going to go over in the distance over here, that building over there. Those cupboards are going to go over into what we call our mailing room and showroom. So we're going to, that's another job for later on in the week to take them over there. But anyhow, today's job is to tidy this up in here and work on temporary table, getting rid of this, starting to get the kitchen up and running. Here we are, we've got the lovely K in here, manufacturing, I'm not sure what, it's either night cream or day sunscreen. But in here, they're getting ready to, she's getting ready to whip it all up. She's got it there on the stove, not far from emulsifying it. They got the filling machine ready to go. But yeah, so we've got real humans making real skincare. Australia's most sustainable skincare. As I say, we've got herbs down there in our garden we use in our skincare. We've got power generated from our solar system over there and stored in our battery, so we're 100% off grid, nestled in Southeast Forest National Park here. But as I say, we've got real humans making real skincare. So this afternoon I'm aiming to, behind me there, we've got a timber bench top. We're aiming to cut that up. I'm going to slice that down the middle, because at the moment it's 900 millimeters wide. I want it 600 mil wide. So I'm going to use a straight edge to cut that up, and then I'm going to cut a hole in it. Sounds terrible, but cut a hole in that bench top to put this sink in there, and that's going to go in our lunchroom here. So I've got our cupboards in here. Whoop, there we go in the background there. Cupboards in there. So I'm just in the process of working out how to cut this, where to cut the sink in, the position of it. It's always a bit stressful cutting a sink in because you must make a mistake and it can be a big drama. You can blow the bench top. You can blow the bench top, essentially wreck the bench top. Coming inside here, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll have a little chat to you. So here we are, we're inside. There's our kitchen carcasses, what we call the carcasses, the boxes. These are called the kitchen carcasses. So we've got the sink is going to be up this end. The sink's going to be up this end in this vicinity here. This is this bit of paper here. That's essentially these things are always, those things are always good to read before you do anything. But anyhow, so this is our template. The dotted line is a way to follow. There's little scissors there. But things to consider when you're positioning the bench top, the sink in the bench top. We've got this top rail here. So we're possibly going to have to cut, if we put the sink in like this vicinity here, we could put the cutout in this vicinity. If it encroaches into this rail, we're going to have to cut the rail out. So that's probably what's going to have to happen. I'll have a bit more of a look on that. But yeah, so when you cut a sink in, you want to consider where the front edge of the bench top is and where the edge of the sink's going to go. You don't want to cut it too close to the front of the edge because you're going to bring the sink right to the front, and also you're going to cut in right into this rail so there's not much left. So there's a few things to consider, but I think generally, as I say, I'll probably center this sink, which I think will give it about, I think it'll give it about 90 mil, 9 centimeters, front and back. I'll have a think about that and probably position it like that. This won't get used a huge amount. This is our lunchroom. It's very messy at the moment. Well, it's not messy, it's just cluttered at the moment. This is part of getting it uncluttered, getting this sink and kitchen fitted. And yeah, so essentially want to work out where it wants to go, our sink, cut it in, drop the bench top in, and then we can drop the sink in and check it out. So here we are, got the bench in. I've got a joint little piece on the end because it's only a 2400 bench, and we've got a gap of about 24, what do you got, about 2450, which is a bit annoying, but anyhow. Got the sink, it's going to fit in there nicely. Doors to go on, but that will be awesome. I'll stand back a bit, so that'll be awesome in there when that's all done. Get rid of all this schmozzle here, tidy everything up, put our table in, get rid of the cupboards here. It'll be a wonderful lunchroom it will be when it's all finished. A bit more working on it tomorrow. And what'll happen tomorrow? I'll probably got some raw MDF doors, probably get them painted. They're going to be painted the same colour as the walls here. Got the kicker, got the infills, the fillers on the side, and it'll be all done. Be nice if it's done tomorrow. I don't think it'll happen tomorrow, but hopefully Oh, Friday. Oh, Friday might be pushing it to get everything dry, the paint and everything. But yeah, because I've still got to muck around on here to get the filler. Yeah, get it joined in the corner there. Add a piece on, but it's gonna all happen. Got to cut a bit out here for the sink to go in, and got to cut a bit in the corner out here for the corners to happen. So a bit more work to happen in here. It'll all be beautiful when it's all done. So I better finish packing up outside and well, that's it. Just about finished for the day. Pretty good. Pretty happy with today's effort. Got a lot done, and yeah, I'll see if I can do my hair tomorrow. Hey, run a brush, better brush through my hair. But anyways, turn the camera around. Mightn't look like much, but got to cut a paint on the doors. Got a hole in the bench top there. Got a the little joiner piece for the bench top ready to go. So it's all ready for tomorrow. What I will do, we've got a piggy outside. I'll let him in. I'll try and scoot him inside. Come this way, mate. I'll try and scoot him along.
Greg actually has to catch the chickens and trim their wings because we let them out during the day in winter to free range. And they've been a little bit naughty. They've been jumping over the fence into the veggie garden. So we just have to give their wings a little bit of a clip. Doesn't hurt. This is how it's done.
This is friend. But anyhow, you put her head under your wing. But yeah, so we want to trim the flight feathers. So these outer feathers there. So you can, not sure if we can see them, but the outer feathers, these outer feathers down about here, we're going to trim them and leave these bottom fluffy ones here because they're her doona feathers. So it's a bit hard to do this by myself, but anyhow, hey darling. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, oh no, you're a good chicken. You're a good chicken. Oh, I might turn around the other way. Normally I get Jem to help me, but she's bailed on me this evening. So, there we go. That's your more. That's a bit better, isn't it, hey? So these are just normal scissors. Hey. All right, it's done. It's almost done. One more. Hey, friend. You're a good girl. There we go. So essentially just like that. So that's going to put her out of balance. And she won't be able to take off. Whoa. So you can go back. See how we go getting someone else. All right. You're a big boy, hey? This is Rudy. Just be a bit careful. His claws, but yeah. So there we go. There we go. Lovely, mister. Hey, I can put you back. We're talking about these long ones. So essentially these critters, we trim them back. Just the long feathers here. So trim them back to this sort of line here. We don't want to get the ones up the back here. These are the doona feathers. Ones that keep them warm at night in winter. So, come on, darling. So here we are. Whoop, whoop. Hey. Oh my gosh. Come on, darling. So there we are. This one's not a very good one at night to show, but anyhow. That's the feathers done, as I say, in the evening. Better off in the evening because they're a bit easier to catch than during the day. So you're right. Okay. There we go. Quick job it is. Another haircut done on the wing. That's the wing, taking them right back to, as I say, leave the doona feathers, taking the flight feathers off. So that's one wing trimmed up. This is the other wing. You can let me show. That's the other wing. So they're the feathers we're taking off. Those ones there. Bit of carnage on the ground. The feathers, looks like our fox has been in amongst a lot, but we have done 4 with this pesky lady up here. I'm gonna have to come back when it's dark for you. She's not playing the game, huh? And we've got Graham. Where is she? She might have. Oh, Graham's gone back. That's Graham in there. You can't see Graham. She's the one. I'm going to go and have a go at catching her. All right. You going to let me play the game, Graham? Good girl, darling. Hey, good girl. Hey. I've got the scissors. Scissors in my pocket. Only be a quick job. Quick job there. Oh, look at that, hey? Oh, drop the scissors. Quick job. Get your wings. Whoop. Hey. There we go. You're done, darling. Doesn't show up very well, but job's done. Late at night. It's not late at night, late in the evening. I'm going inside. Bye.